Warning, this episode contains strong language or mature themes. Parental discretion is advised.
I always like to listen to music.
So do I.
I brought my tapes. I'll just accept it in. And now we push this button.
Welcome to This Podcast Is Uncalled For.
What's uncalled for about it?
What we doing at Tijuana?
You met a girl, didn't you? I was like, oh, how did you know? He was like, oh, because it always happens. It always happens. It's the only stupid reason that you would ever drop the ROTC. Because of a stupid girl.
And then look, thank you, back home.
Oh, that's going to be great for the football charts.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I can think of 100 right off the top of my head.
Is paid a genre?
So it's just a lot happens behind the scene that people don't know about. Like it's hard for the average voter to understand how much of what they think is their democracy is decided by faceless people to them. You know, you and I know who's making these decisions.
There you go. These are the kind of discussions we have. Fortunately, we're both fairly level-headed people. Again, we're looking at each other in the eye. We're not going to say anything derogatory to the other person. And, of course, neither of us is drunk.
Take me to Gay's barbecue.
That's a bit of a slap in the face and an insult.
But you didn't even give him a chance for a wild card spot.
And the look on Mike's face.
They love big boys like you.
It's kind of like, what is that character from Guardians of the Galaxy who takes everything literally? The people are out there, like they could have taken it literally.
Yeah, we're crazy people and we love what we do. And so we just keep creating regardless of how hard it can be sometimes.
Thank you, and thank you for having me on your podcast.
Oh, absolutely.
And remember, no you.
That is uncalled for, Michael.
And now, your host for this podcast, Mike Chernevsky.
I have a lot more on this tape. Here. Listen to this.
Well, the name of this podcast is Stuff Uncalled For?
This podcast is uncalled for.
Podcast, all right. Well,
And all y'all, subscribe and like and comment and subscribe.
Yeah.
I said it.
Fuji!
Hi everyone, welcome to the podcast. Bonus episode today. So I am releasing this on the 20th anniversary of my college graduation, officially, for my diploma from the University of Missouri, Kansas City, UMKC for short, where I graduated 2003 with a degree in business administration. So to commemorate that 20-year anniversary, this firm, I think contracted by the university, was putting together a project where they're calling alumni, myself included, and they wanted my thoughts on my time there. Keep in mind it was 20 years ago, and what my experiences were like and what I took away from it. I should also point out that even though I got the file for free, and I'll be sharing that file with you later, for the entire project they wanted well over $100. Didn't matter which package you put in it. They wanted a lot of money, and F that. But I'm going to take advantage of the opportunity they gave me, and I'm going to share our little phone conversation with you today here on the podcast. So enjoy. A little bonus for you guys.
my first question would be well, I know you attended UMKC to obtain your business administration degree, but what made you want to go there to obtain your degree there?
Primary reason, I did not want to go to a four-year school in Kansas. But secondary reason, it's fairly close to home. It's about a half-hour drive from my house to the campus. And it's nice to be close to home.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. And with obtaining that degree at UMKC, can you tell me what you enjoyed most when obtaining that degree at the school?
Access to the computer lab, great professors. One of them I can still do an impression of, but by the way, just a really good collegiate atmosphere. And on side notes, going to men's basketball games.
Wonderful. So definitely that camaraderie, that fun experience, but also attaining your education. So that's a pretty well-rounded experience at UMKC.
Mm-hmm.
And so with having those experiences, I'm sure you were able to make friends along the way. Were you able to keep those friendships throughout the years?
I'm much closer with some of my high school buddies than I am with some of my fellow classmates, unfortunately. So, but I would be open to reestablishing those communications with my fellow class members. So.
Definitely you have the opportunity to do so with this project because you get to hear in their own words and voices their experience and what they've been doing in their lifetime, just as we are with you. So that's what's awesome about this project. And so with you obtaining your education at UMKC, did any of your instructors, advisors make an impact on you? I can still do a pretty good impression of one of my professors, Professor Probierre Roy, who taught statistics when I was there. I don't know if he's still there. Like I said, it's been like we said, it's been 20 years, but I think I did a pretty good impression. Don't think. I don't allow you to think. If you think about it, I will kill you, and you will be like zero on the whole darn time. Sleep with the people. And I am involved in the local film community, and Professor Stephen Prutz, who taught finance when I was there. I'm pretty sure he's still there. I learned that he's also an independent filmmaker, and I've seen him at independent filmmaker events since. So. Oh, wow, that's actually pretty interesting. And since you were going to these film events, I know you said that you are a performer, because basically by that performance right there, sir, it says all it needs to say right there. But were you a part of any projects where you did an independent film?
Yes, I have done some independent film projects of my own. A lot of them you can find on YouTube.
Yeah, perfect. Well, that is awesome. So definitely, I want to just congratulate you on what you were able to experience in your life, but also the fact that you're able just to talk about your experience at UMKC in a positive light. Definitely, you still have that opportunity to reach out to those alumni, that's what we love about this project, because it brings the alumni closer together. And now that we sit back and we talk about your experience, why you went, your experience when you went, what you were able to get out of it, what is most memorable to you. Now that we sit back and we think about your time at UMKC, what would you say you're most grateful for, or what would be your greatest takeaway from your time at the university would be my final question.
Well, I will say that majoring in business has really proved helpful, particularly in the jobs I currently have. Taught me a lot about
management and dealing with people and dealing with inventories and all that. Because I've had a number of jobs since graduating as well, so it's not just the handful I mentioned that I'm currently doing, but it's helped me on other jobs certainly.
Perfect. Well, I thank you for sharing that with me, and definitely this is going to be a great addition to the publication.